All right, I wanted to share with you these cubbies that I built. It was pretty simple, and I did video the whole thing and the process, and I will link that video, or it'll be posted. But there was a couple videos that I shot at the end, and for some reason they couldn't upload, or they didn't transfer to the Quick Pro app. It just didn't work. So if the video seems like it just kind of like ends, it's because it just ends. So anyway, here's the cubbies. I did put the new flooring in, and it's made a huge difference. And of course I painted everything, and I got another shelf up here. So today I'm going to start putting in the ceiling, and so I'm going to put lights in it, and I'll kind of show you how that goes along. So I'm going to try to set the first one to cover up that electrical wire, and then everything's going to get just screwed right into these cross braces, and it'll overlap. I'm going to cut this back a little bit so it's not up against this, and then the wood will come. It's a 12-foot piece, so it'll stop right about here, and then the rest of this can just be, you know, finished regular. Looks nice. So that's the project today. We're getting closer to the end. My son gets here in about a week, so I need to get this thing wrapped up. So, all right, it's coming together. Here's a picture of what it looked like right after I painted and just before I put the floor in. I'm putting in the ceiling right now, and it's just tongue and groove pine, and this stuff has a little bit of a kind of a ridge down the center that makes it look more like shiplap or something like that. And it's a lot easier doing it this way versus putting one big panel in like I originally did. Even if that didn't sag and, you know, would have worked out, this is actually a lot easier to put in, and you put a board in, and then you stuff some insulation in there, and then as you go you can, you know, put your light in and then wire it all up and then keep on going. So and then of course you can check to see, make sure that the lights are actually working, and so before you button up the ceiling. So anyway, the other thing that I find really helpful is if you got these zip walls, they just basically are designed to hold up plastic, but they're really helpful if you, you know, bring these are 12-foot long boards. So if you bring a 12-foot long board in and you're doing this by yourself, having two of these makes it way easier. And then the other thing is, once you put what? Hi, girl. Oh. Is it quitting time? Huh? So once you get one end of the board like tight, then if you put a screw in it and then work your way down, and then make sure you always use, you don't want to take a hammer and hit on this edge, because you'll totally fuck it up like that. So this is a scrap piece. I put that in there, and then I hit that with a hammer, and then I can slide that down, and it's just makes it a lot easier to put this in. And your first board is always, you know, kind of the toughest. You want to get it tight as you can to the wall and keep it straight. So that's always your tricky one. I sanded the back side of it a little bit So let's see. It would have been this part here. So I kind of took my side grinder and sanded some off of there, right, girl? Right? Yeah. Scratch my butt. So anyway, I guess it's getting to quitting time because the dog's coming to get me, and she wants her butt scratched, right, girl? Does it feel good? Does it feel so good? Huh? Oh. More. All right, so after the ceiling's done, then I just gotta get a countertop in here, another little pull-out thing for above the refrigerator, make a front door on there, do the plumbing. I do need to replace some air conditioning hoses and get some new tires. So, okay. Aloha. Hope you find these videos helpful if you're building out a van, or if you're just interested in seeing how they're built. So I like to put insulation in them, keeps them cooler. We don't really have any freezing weather here in Hawaii unless you're up on top of Mauna Kea. But it keeps it cooler during the day and warmer at night. So, okay, aloha. Have a good one.